We are going to explore Carlsbad Caverns National Park in New Mexico. Welcome to Terra Family Adventures, a channel that strives to explore the world and show our kids what beauty it holds. On our channel, we not only want to see everything we've dreamed of, but we want to share it with others also. If you enjoy our videos, we ask you to please like and subscribe so we can continue our journey. Carlsbad Caverns National Park is in the Chihuahuan Desert of southern New Mexico. It features more than 100 caves. The Carlsbad Caverns Visitor Center has exhibits on cavern history and wildlife, plus a gift shop, cafeteria, and bookstore.
We are at Carlsbad National Park in New Mexico. We are walking down to the natural entrance. Check out that cactus, that is neat. So every night they have like a bat watching exit in the cave here. And you sit here and you get to watch the bats come out of the cave.
The natural entrance is a path into the namesake Carlsbad Cavern.
Check out all these birds just flying around. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but
there are more than 60 switchbacks on the natural entrance trail, which descends 750 feet, or the equivalent of 3/4 of the height of the Empire State Building.
temperature is already dropping tremendously. We're just now in the entrance, but we gotta talk very quiet because the voice carries big time. But we're going down in there.
This 1¼ mile trail is relatively flat and will take about 1.5 hours on average to walk it.
Alright guys, we're going into the black hole. Say goodbye to the last bit of natural light. What is that, buddy?
Column.
Yep, it's a big old column. And stalactites.
Stalactites. Oh, I'm getting ready. There must be one there down here. It's colder.
Cold air comes in, forces the warm air out. Archer, you're echoing. You're echoing. I can't see you in the camera, but you're echoing. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but we're going deeper and deeper. Lots of switchbacks going into this giant hole.
Carlsbad Caverns is one of over 300 limestone caves and a fossil reef laid down by an inland sea about 265 million years ago.
You can't tell on camera, but this room is huge. This is a giant room. It's amazing. We are now in the Devil's Den, but just so you know, just in case like you get claustrophobic or emergency happens, you fall, something, there's tons of emergency phones, so you could phone up. That is amazing.
Carlsbad Caverns include a large limestone chamber named simply the Big Room. which is almost 4,000 feet long, 625 feet wide, and 255 feet high at its highest point.
Wow.
The big room is the largest chamber in North America and the 31st largest in the world.
An alligator.
That is amazing. That's so crazy. Wow. Look at those giant stalagmites. I hope you guys can see this on camera. I hope it ain't too dark in here. I can't talk real loud like we said, but this is flippin' amazing. You guys have to come see this for yourselves. Carlsbad Caverns National Park. It's amazing. This is crazy. Look at these skinny stalagmites. This is crazy. I don't understand. Maddie says it looks like an alien finger. Comment below if you think this looks like an alien finger. Just wow. Words don't even explain how cool this stuff is. Just amazing. Amazing.
Carlsbad has 67 mammal species, 357 bird species, 5 fish species, and 55 amphibian and reptile species.
Here's several stalagmites and stalactites, and there's several in here that are getting ready to be columns. There is a column right there if you can see it. I know I say this in about all of our videos, but this is amazing, and you guys have to come see this for yourselves. I mean, this camera and words can't explain how cool this stuff is. Man, look at these stalagmites and these stalactites, and this one up here that's getting ready to be a column. Oh my gosh, it's inches away. This is crazy. Look at that.
Our first credited cave exploration happened in the cave in 1898. 16-year-old cowboy Jim White was rounding up cattle one evening when he spotted smoke from a wildfire off in the distance. He went into high alert. Fires could be just as devastating then as they are now. He rode closer to gather information. How big was it? Was it moving quickly? What direction was it burning? These questions and more pushed Jim to ride to the fire so he could report back to camp with the most accurate information possible. As Jim approached the smoke, he noticed something strange. He couldn't smell the smoke, hear the crackling of flames, or feel the heat of fire. Jim realized he wasn't seeing smoke. He was watching bats. Thousands upon thousands of Brazilian free-tailed bats. Jim finally stopped at the mouth of the cave, completely mesmerized by the spectacle of flying mammals filling the air above him. He once said he watched the bats for nearly half an hour before the darkness fell so completely he had to return to camp. Because he knew the other cowboys would mock him, Jim didn't immediately describe what he'd seen to anyone. He thought it over for several days. The deep hole in the ground and its secrets continued to gnaw at him. He had to find out what was down in the dark recesses. Jim finally went back to the cave alone with some wire and pieces of wood. He constructed a ladder that he anchored at the mouth of the cave. It twisted and turned like a bucking bronco as Jim descended, using only one hand. His other held his light source. After 60 feet, he landed on the cave floor. His light barely penetrated the clouding darkness. At first, Jim was very uncomfortable in the cave. The names he assigned to formations gave us some insight into what he was feeling when he came across new features for the first time. He named the first drip pool Devil's Spring. That was soon followed by the Devil's Armchair, Devil's Den, and finally the Witch's Finger. These features are still easily seen today as you walk down the natural entrance route As he spent more time in the cave, Jim became more comfortable with his surroundings. His naming became more a matter of the fact, the big room and left-hand tunnel. There were some places that sparked Jim's imagination. He named the King's Palace and even found a royal family and residence. Jim's exploration of the cave continued for many years. While he investigated other caves in the area, none ever captured his imagination the same way Carlsbad Cavern did. He was its chief promoter his entire life. Today, his legacy lives on. Every time a person leaves the cave and shares the story of his visit, he is carrying on Jim's love of this place. Every time a student researches the cave and shares her results with others, she is sharing what Jim found so awe-inspiring. Carlsbad Caverns National Park owes its existence to the bats who call this place home, and a young cowboy who had to know more about the dark hole that teased his imagination. Carlsbad Caverns is an amazing place to visit. It is very family-friendly and fun for all ages. It has so much to offer, from exploring the cave, hiking trails, watching the bat flight program, and so much more. We highly recommend visiting this national park if you are near. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe. Also, go check out our other national park videos. Next week's video, we head to Big Bend National Park, where we do lots of awesome hikes. Don't forget to join the family, because a family that adventures together stays together. Thanks for watching.